well, overnight for me. And there's meant to be improvements to how the Raven works, improvements to how attack and defend missions work. And yep, we're live on the channel now, so that's good. So what I want to do is dust off the Raven that I've not been using, because in previous missions where I've tried it, it's just broken the AI horribly. We've only got one contract we can try this out on. It's a battle, urban environment, 3 skulls. That's probably not a bad one. Okay. So there could be one pretty big mech here. So I think 3 parts. We still get a decent amount of money. And we don't annoy the Federated Sun so much we drop out of indifference, so that's good. So let's pull that Raven out. Hacker's reasonable. We've got decent tactics. We can sensor lock with him, and we've got the sure-footing evasive movement, so if someone does get a shot off on him. The downside here is that everyone else is pretty short range. We're not the best lance to make use of that, and all of my long range mechs, in fact, are being modified, like the Enforcer, the Black Knight, the Catapult, Centurion. It's got LRMs. So this may not be the best test. But we should have enough to take out these guys. Is Telltale better? I mean, in a sense, yes. You've got ace pilot, so we could fire and then move with the Raven. And we've got sensor lock. Piloting 8 there, so the sprint move is there. And we might swap Telltale in for Hacker, I think. Let's not take any chances with this Raven. We need that Raven to come out in one piece. And if the AI can deal with the ECM, it's very fragile. Here we go. Intercepted salvage. So yeah, this could, I mean, on a 3 skull, would it be an assault that you're intercepting? It's not going to be just one mech, is it? There's going to be a lot of things there. It's going to have at least 3 other mechs in support. And this might be one of those 4v8 missions. Maybe someone else is going to want to bring down the mech, and there'll be 2 mutually hostile op4s. We'll find out soon enough. Of course, with the new version of the game being released, it could also be that I'm just about to hit a load of bugs.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. Frame rate still gets a bit wrecked by the drop pods coming in. We're looking for a single mech out there, possibly already damaged. Commander, I've got a heat signature in this area. That looks pretty chunky. That's an Atlas. Oh boy. Good odds, that's our target. Get eyes on it and confirm. Good hunting, Commander. When you're ready to evac, Commander, I'll pick you up here.
I'm ready to fight, Commander.
Okay, well, if it's an Atlas, it's not getting away. but doesn't need to.
Waiting for orders.
Right, let's push the Raven up. So we can go quite far.
Ready for orders.
Stalker can actually go quite far as well.
No problem. On my way.
Got our enemy contact.
Yes, Commander.
The Orion. Let's get that one space further up.
Moving out.
And the Cataphract. We are definitely in reverse order here. And the Orion, I want to shield the Stalker but not get too close to anything else.
Move order received.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. There's another company coming in. Sound like more trouble, Mike. Give the commander the location of their likely LZ. I don't know who this is, but I'm betting they're not friendlies. So they've got one really serious mech, and then someone else is coming in to try and take that. That's everyone just reserve.
Holding for the right opportunity. Waiting for the shot.
What are they doing? Okay, so it's an Atlas with almost no armor. All of the weapons are working though. Okay, so even a full-on AC-20 hit to the CT doesn't kill it in one.
I'm ready.
Arbiter, I'm thinking I need you to take a punt for me. If you jump, can you get into gold range?
Standing by.
Alright, what about Popo then? You're in gold range with pretty much everything. If you go here,
On my way.
now they are entrenched, right? And they've got bulwark. It's precision strike. Let's just see if we can just head cap this bad boy.
Copy that.
Well, we do hit the head, but not with the PPCs.
Reporting critical hit.
We got 12 left there.
Ready for orders.
I'm receiving you.
So Telltale, yeah, we're going to move. Don't want to put the bubble too far forward. Let's brace.
Commander?
Running, you do not yet have Cool Shot Mastery. Move up here, and Arbiter, you do.
Thy will be done. Lifting off.
Okay. Oh, what? Shit, Commander, I'm seeing a new contact. Closing on your location. Looks like local government markings. Language Mech. Commander, this falls under additional hostiles in our contract. You don't have to take them out, but there's a bonus if you do. Your call. My guess is they saw an easy target of opportunity in a solo damage mech, and they're hoping for a quick payday. Unfortunate for them that we're already here. Alright, that is not an especially scary lance. I mean, that catapult is... Let's see what they do.
Confirmed.
Run straight into the ECM bubble. Okay. Nice. Well, that AI is just a bit better than it was, isn't it? So they've got that blackjack who will go next, and they've got the panther. So the raven will still be okay. Everyone else has so I think I need to act and I can, if I can, I need to kill that Jenna, and Telltale's not going to do it. So the blackjack's going to pop a shot at someone here, but not the raven. That's okay. Oh, that was interesting. What's that? That's an electrical transformer, is it? You are probably going to regret that. Okay, so we're in phase 2. So it's over to us. Ronin.
I'm here.
Like, if you move here, so we've got this rear shot. It's not great, is it? And that will be thanks to the evasion. If you whack them, 95 damage, that's pretty good. That's from... Is that from... That's from the rear arc. Okay. So, I mean, you will punch through a lot of what they got at that point. But you will lose your evasion. And the ECM that you've got built up.
Affirmative. Engaging.
Hey, let's
Okay.
flip the tug of war.
So you are okay. What are you benefiting from at the moment? You're not benefiting from anything, are you? Okay. So I'm wondering if you're in that blast range. They've got it. Is just the Atlas to go next?
Good to go.
So that's 50 damage. I'm going to stand here and just take what they can throw at me, I think. Actually, no, the Raven's the best person to do it, isn't it? Telltale and the Raven.
Standing by.
And you've got... Yeah, 4 medium lasers. You can kill that building, that electrical transformer.
Locked on.
You hit with them all, well done. Down it goes.
Target destroyed.
So the building's gone. What's happened to this thing? Its legs are hammered, it took some damage to the rear armour. Took damage all over. What about you? You were too far away, you didn't take any damage at all.
Commander?
So Arbiter, I need you to get between the Atlas and everything else. I think actually with Popo there, and you that maybe blocks a lot of the line of sight. And four of these on the head. It's only got 12, so what do you got? You've got Bulwark, and guarded. So you're on what, 40% reduction? So a single medium laser is still enough.
May I interest you in melting armor?
I think something may have gone ahead there. Yes!
Boom. All primary targets have been destroyed.
Primary target down. Okay, so we can evac. Well, that's 3 Atlas pieces. And we've got 3 salvage on this mission. So let's not screw it up. Their catapults jump back out of the way. Their Panther is there. Let's see, what can we do
Orders.
about that Blackjack?
Acknowledged.
Not the LRMs. Yeah, we don't have much we can do, do we? We bleed off a lot of heat if we just brace here. The LRMs are really bad odds to hit.
Don't let me borrow their pom-poms and skirt, because I'm damn excited now.
Okay. Oh, straight into the ECM. Nice. Okay, I am liking this.
Yep.
So if I move here, you're out of that ECM bubble. That'll re-establish my evasion. I don't think the Blackjack will be able to make it in.
Got it.
And I'm going to sensor lock that Panther, because it's moved.
Sensors locked on.
And that'll do. Oh, okay, the Blackjack can make it. And we got a stray shot in on me over there.
Losing lots of armor.
Taking
Alright,
heavy hits, Commander.
so... if I move here, I get behind that Panther, right? And if I move here, I'm behind that Panther as well. I'm probably more out of minimum range.
Roger.
I don't think I need to vigilance. So what can we shoot? 85% and 90s. Okay, let's not bother with the LRM. That's pretty good. Okay.
Firing at enemy 6.
God damn, we're gonna do this right.
Hostile eliminated.
Okay, well that was distinctly unpleasant.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
Yikes. Alright. I think that catapult now is hopefully too far away to jump into this bubble. So Arbiter, what I want you to do is melee. Oh, we have to do melee. I have to do it from right next to him. So it's Ronin's going to do the punching then,
Waiting for orders.
because we can do that from within the ECM.
All right. Scored a critical hit.
Okay, and they're massively unsteady.
Orders?
Let's get over here. And yeah, fire everything. Big heat spike. Don't think I care that much. I think this thing's going down. We've got the resolve. May as well. Just try and bypass that arm.
Giving them everything I've
Oh,
got.
we missed the 90% on the big gun. Okay, but they're incapacitated anyway.
All removed. Don't let me borrow their pom-poms and skirt, because I'm damn excited now.
What's they gonna do? I'm running forward. Are they sprinting in? Yeah, okay, so they didn't have a shot. They didn't just hang out there and embrace. They sprinted in. If they had friends, that would be a really good move.
Commander?
They don't have friends. This could go badly for them.
Good to go.
Alright, so Telltale, just stand still, sensor lock that guy. And, oh, you've got Ace Pilot. Just hang out where you are. Alright,
Standing
Orion.
by.
Won't precision strike with you, but we'll
Fire
enter
an
those in
arrow
there.
weapon.
Nice. That's pretty good.
I'm ready.
And Arbiter.
Rolling.
Full precision strike with you. Take off the medium lasers, just the AC. Oh, I can get some medium lasers in. Alright. Bye bye.
Firing at enemy 6.
AC-20, didn't miss that time.
Enemy down.
Okay, the area has been cleared. Darius has given me the green light to land immediately. Hold position.
Mission successful.
Well, that was a very successful mission. Nice bonus payment. Decent XP. Atlas parts. Yes, please. Just 2 AS-7D parts away from my own Atlas, which is nice. There were no core gear, so we'll just confirm on that. We get a load of other mech parts too. That's a lot of other mech parts. Well, that was really interesting. We've got to run out, I think, again with the Raven and some long-range mechs on a different mission type, and we'll see what that does for us. Let's check out our mech warriors.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, you're a ways off.
Receiving you.
That's 5. No, I think we're saving up for Master Tactician with you.
Commander?
Yes, Commander.
So what does Guts 8 do? Recoil penalty reduction. Just melee hit from piloting and just gunnery. I feel like Guts ups our overheat threshold a bit later on, doesn't it? Probably on 9. But being accurate with the weapons in the Stalker is also quite important. So I think I hit that up first.
Training complete.
I'm here.
Ronin, we're like another 3,000 away from Cold Shot Mastery.
Yeah.
Telltale is fine, okay.
I'm your spaniel.
Right, Mech Bay. We are done in terms of contracts on this planet. So question is, do we have core gear that needs to go into some of these mechs? Let's look at components. So we do have a cool AC-5. A number of okay AC-10s, but none of them do what we need, which is the extra damage. Extra damage AC-10s are head capper. We've got some cool AC-20s, but I think we're rocking the cool AC-20s everywhere. Cool flamers, we're already using the cool flamers. We don't have any +3 large lasers. Who cares about LRM5s? Like some interesting LRM10s. We do have one good LRM20 now. Got to bear that in mind. And we've got a couple of cool medium lasers. A couple of cool PPCs, a couple of cool small lasers. So the Cataphrat has a couple of small lasers, +1 accuracy, +5 damage. I might refit one of those small lasers. Yeah, we've got +5 damage and +10 damage. And the medium lasers could be better as well. But I think I stick those in the Orion because the Orions are just a bit tougher.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, we've also got the better AC in the Orion. So if this is the shields-ish side, melee stability damage from the Orion, do we care about that? Would we be better off with more armor? We've already got loads of armor, haven't we? Maybe I'd be better off with heat sinks. Well, it'd only be one heat sink for 1 ton. That's fine. Let's pull the medium lasers. That's a day as well. Cool.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Yeah, so the Stalker's already using some good stuff. This Shadowhawk has... oh, it's got a very good medium laser. Good arm mod. Basic SRM6, I could up that. I think the Kintaro's using all the good SRM4s already. Crab and the Trebuchet. Trebuchet, do we have some really cool SRM6s? It would be nice to have high tier light lance. 2 +4 damage. Let's get +2 damage in over there. And +2 damage, 1 stability. Over here I'm saving those +4 damage. Oh, we've got a really good SRM4. That's got to be for the Kintaro. And another plus.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Okay. +4 damage there. +4 damage. +4 damage. And then 2 +2 damages. So you guys are okay, but just not that cool. So we get another +4 damage and another +4 damage and 2 stability. Okay. And the coolest one goes CT. That is pretty nuts now.
Logged and noted.
All
Shouldn't be
right.
too hard.
Let's manage some of these tasks. So we get the Grasshopper, a long-range Orion. That's great. The Jenna can go down the priority list. As can the Enforcer. Kintara needs to be above Trebuchet, the Enforcer. Centurion can be below Cataphract and the Orion. And the Kintara can be above that. Okay, so we've got a lot of work for everyone there. Have I got anything cool in the store that's left to buy? Enforcer parts. We've got an Enforcer, and that's not a great. C2 plus 40 melee damage. Basic cockpit mod. Basic comm system. Well, I'll always buy cockpit mods.
New equipment available.
Plus 50 melee stability damage is not bad. 40 melee damage also not bad.
New equipment available. New equipment available.
The Jara stability damage reduction, so don't care about that. Alright, and we look at the barracks for Mech Warriors. I need to fill out my roster so that they can all start training in the Sims. So we need to go to the hiring hall, not the barracks, sorry. And we just want the cheapest dudes.
Hey there.
New Mech Warriors available. 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 New Mech Warriors available.
Get in the Sims. Right. Where are we going? So, there is a travel contract to Flintoff. Flintoff has the double agent flashpoint that expires in 94 days. They do have a light tonnage requirement. It takes us 23 days to get there. Okay. 75 days for a house divided. And 159 for extracurricular activities. So I can do that one, do that one, do that one, and kind of zigzag around. So I should take the travel contract to this. $23 days. What's the name of that planet? I'm taking a travel contract there. So is it Flintoff? Yes, okay. Flintoff has the flashpoint available. Proxy war, travel to Flintoff, 3 skull. It's an attack and defend. Alright. My first attack and defend. They say that they have improved this. Oh wow. Attack and defend mission. It's going to be tough. Alright, well let's do it. So, yeah. So, pay and salvage. Whew, 6 pieces. I mean, actually, thing is, that is going to be the number of mechs involved. They're probably not going to be that. The ones I need to salvage. I think 4 pieces of salvage will be fine. Let's make sure we're getting in some money for some repairs. Our expenses are way up now we're running all these pilots. Alright, we're going to accept that.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Off we go. Okay. Yep, the Draconis combine like us. So let's check. 23 days. So the only thing we won't quite have is the Jenner. So we will have everything else available to us. I mean, that's pretty reasonable. Are we going to do another ship upgrade? We can do one without dropping us below like the 1500 we'll need for the end of the month. And there's going to be a flashpoint and contracts on this planet. I say we go for it. The Mech Warrior Code. Raised voices echo down the barracks hallway, and you arrive to find Sandman facing off with Monarch. 2 guys I just do not know. Jinxed, Innosphere, Liga, Criminal, Spacer. Get rid of you. And Monarch. Periphery, Canopian, Nobility. Fine. Both you guys are pointless. They're just XP generating machines. That's just not how it's done, Sandman says. We may be mercenaries, but we shouldn't have abandoned the Gwydion Company like that. You're right, we are mercenaries. We go where the money is, Monarch sneers. You'd rather that we face that Steiner kill team? One of us could be dead instead. Sandman erupts. My cousin was in the Gwydion Company. He was a better mech warrior than you'll ever be. He stalks from the barracks. In the silence that follows, the room finally notices that you've arrived. So Sandman is the guy who's mouthing off about the Gwydion Company thing. Let's talk to him. Nicholas, stop. Such familiarity from his commanding officer brings him up short. He turns around, fist still clenched from the argument with Monarch. You need to calm down, pilot. Monarch didn't know how personally the battle with Gwydion Company affected you. Keep in mind, when she complains about unnecessary risks, she's thinking about your safety and the safety of the rest of the company. The mech warrior shakes his head. Sometimes, I don't know, just this mercenary life feels so empty. Just once we need to do something for more than just money. I want to know that risking my life out there is worth it. Not waiting for an answer, he turns on his heel and strides away. Okay. A mech warrior I'm never going to use has low spirits. Nice to see that decision to just leave Gwydion Company to it has had some repercussions though.
Network orders complete, boss.
Alright,
Top-notch work, if I may say so.
got our training module in, so all of our mech warriors can start leveling up. Now if I go power systems, that's okay, 720, we'll still have enough for the end of the month.
Roger that, Commander.
And that's necessary to get the better drive. And then the Argo's pretty much solid. I just want the drive, and then we're just filling in the things that are nice to have.
We're almost completely out of
Yep.
cash.
We are getting low, but we're going to be at Flintoff 5 days before payday, so we'll have a chance to make some money, and we've got enough to cover the end of the month anyway. Okay. I'm not quite ready to proceed with the contract. So we have a flashpoint available. What's the store like? I can just buy a dragon here. We do need a dragon part. Okay, so that's really good. Well, they have a lot of mech salvage here. And they got some 50% crit there. Accuracy. +4 damage. +2 damage, 1 stability damage. Basic comm system. Ah, hit defense. Well, that we do want to buy. Hello? Okay. Well, they are pricey. But I could put ECM in something that's not a Raven. Wow. Alright, we need to earn a lot of money here. It's a good thing there's a flashpoint. That'll hopefully be good for some cash. Alright. So we got some pirate contracts, some curator contracts, and this is the only Davian one. Are these all versus Davian? Yeah. Davian. Yep, versus Davian. So we can really hammer, really hammer our Davian rep. I suppose that was kind of inevitable. Okay. So, next time out, we're taking on this 3 skull attack and defend mission. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the Raven yet. The Stalker can just kind of plant its feet by the base. Maybe with the Black Knight's a lot of action. The Grasshopper's going to be great for beating stuff up in combination with the Stalker. What's your durability? 1200. Yeah. Okay, so the Stalker, the Grasshopper and the Stalker, and then our fast attack team, that Kintaro can just shred buildings with all of that damage. That's 4 plus 4. So that's 48. 48. 48. 48. That's like 240 damage from the SRMs alone, plus up to 50 from the medium lasers. So if I run that Kintaro in with the Raven, say, undercover, then we can take on their base and maybe level it, whilst the Grasshopper and the Stalker try and deal with everything that comes nearby. Yep, could be doable. The alternative is the Orion. Yeah, well, we got some interesting choices. I think it's probably going to be Kintaro with a Raven escort. Maybe no. Maybe I need just to send the Kintaro in by itself, and then I can bolster the base defense with another heavy mech. Kintara's going to get pulled apart by turrets though, potentially, if I do that. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? You've got to hit the other base, and you've got to not lose the mechs you're sending out with them to do it. Alright, well that's enough drawing for now. If you've been watching, thanks for watching, and join me next time for that attack defend mission, and potentially the first mission of that flashpoint as well. Until that time,